Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to make this beautiful web page and then we will be making it fully responsive for the phone screens and of course the computer screens. For this tutorial I have tried to explain everything at my best, so I hope you will learn something new. If you're ready, let's get started. We will need a few files for this tutorial. The link to these files will be in the description, so make sure you check it out. As you can see, I have the HTML file open. I'm using VS Code, by the way. You can use any editor you want. I created this file to save us some time. There's nothing special in this HTML code and CSS. They are just the basic codes. Let's see the final design. First, let's create a container for the whole card. For the left side, I will create a div and I will name it result. And for the right side, I will create another div and I will call it summary. First, we have an h3 tag for the heading, and then let's create a div. I will call it overall score just to show the total score. For the total score, I will create an h1. For the one below that, I will create a paragraph. And for the other heading, I will create an h2 tag. Let's go to the summary section. In the summary, let's create a heading first, and for the scores, let's create a separate div. I will call it scores. Inside the scores div, we will have 4 more score. For each score, we will need a heading. I'll be using the h2 tag again. For the score itself, I'm using a paragraph tag and a span tag. Let's copy this and paste it in all the other score divs. We will need to change the text in the h2 tag and the span tag. For the last one, let's just create a button. Let's open our HTML file with the live server. Let's give some styles to the body section. For the body section, I'm using display flex and justify content center and align items also center, because I want our container, which is inside this body section, to be in the center. For the container itself, let's give a width of 600 pixels and a height of 400 pixels. For now, let's just give a border of 2 pixels solid black. And to the result and summary, let's give a width of 15% and a height of 100%. I'm using a background of linear gradient, so I'm actually setting the color to be from top to bottom. Let's see, it looks good. Let's give a border radius of 25 pixels as we gave it to the container, because we want the edges to be round. Now it's time for the overall score div. Let's give another linear gradient background to this div. So as you know, to move everything in the center, we will give the display of flex, justify content center, align items also center. Let's give a margin of 10 pixels top and bottom, 0 left and right. Let's select the total score, which is the h1 tag inside the overall score div. Now let's select the second heading, which is the h2 tag. The results section looks beautiful. Now let's go to the summary section. I'm giving a padding of 30 pixels and a border radius of 25 pixels. Let's give a font size of 16 pixels to the first heading in the summary section. Let's select the scores div. And I'm giving a row gap of 10 pixels. For now, let's give a background color of light coral, a border radius of 5 pixels to make the edges a bit round. And let's give a display of flex and justify content space between. Let's give a padding of 10 pixels. Let's select the P tag. I'm giving a color of black and I'm just loading the opacity. Let's give a font size of 15 pixels. Change the font width to bold. And this span tag is actually the score. So I'm giving a different color to this to be more distinguishable. So because we want a different background color for each score div, let's select them one by one and give a different background color. Let's copy and paste it 3 times because we have 3 more of them. It's time for the last element, which is this button. Let's give a width of 100% and a height of 14 pixels. Let's give a border radius of 13 pixels, and we don't want a border for this. And of course the cursor should be pointer. Let's save the file. Beautiful. Let's give a transition so everything will look smooth. It really looks good. So let's make our web page responsive. I am setting a condition. When the maximum width becomes 600 pixels, I want these changes. As you can see, it's almost fully responsive. So previously we gave our container a border, which we don't want really right now. Let's delete the border. Let's give a box shadow. The box shadow really looks good on this. So that's it, guys. This is the web page that we wanted. Let's see the responsiveness. As you can see, it's fully responsive. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.